Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be a budget with me. I did a plan with me already that went up on Friday, so today I'm sharing with you how I'm going to do my budget for 2026. The last few years I've kind of honed in on how I can write down all my budgeting and all my expenses and actually keep track of it and how it actually works to do that. So this year I kind of found a spreadsheet on Canva, and I'm going to base it off of that. My printer is not working, so I'm not going to be able to print it, but I'm going to write it on a piece of notebook paper, and we're going to go from there. And I will try and figure out how to link this printable in the video description. So let's jump right in. Okay, so I don't know if it's going to show up, but this is the sheet on the computer that I have. Then this is how I just copied it onto some notebook paper because that's what I have right now. But I have a section for income, and then I do the amount, and then at the end of the month I can tally up how much. Then I have bills, the amount, and I have that space for the X to tally it up. Savings, expenses, debt, and then I have a summary. And I do bills and expenses separate, and I like this because, like, I'm always going to have to pay my phone and all of that stuff. But then I have my expenses section for like groceries, clothes, random household items, pet items, just that kind of stuff. Because a bill and expense are not the same thing. And I have learned that over the last few years. Because I used to just write everything down. I used to create, okay, this is what I have coming in, this is what I have going out, and this is what I saved at the end of the month. And that was not working for me. When I separated out bills and expenses, things worked out a little bit more. Okay, so here I'm just plugging in my known expenses for the month of January, and I do try as good as I can to know all of these up front and do them in the order in which they are due. Like, my Amazon Music comes out first, my phone comes out second, then I have a loan, then I have a payment on my Kohl's card, then I have another credit card, and then I have another then I have another card that I'm paying for that only has I had to put something on my emergency credit card, so I have to pay that. But yes, this is what I'm doing. I just write down all of my bills. And for the savings, I do that at the end of the month. Like, how much did I save this month? You could do that at the beginning of the month, and I've thought about it, but it works better for me to do it at the end of the month. And I might, at the top of the paper, when I'm actually going through, start writing in, okay, so this is what I started within my accounts. But I don't like doing that because I like to keep my savings and my checking separate. Because I like to look at it as, okay, this is a savings account. This is not access to whatever you want money. And then as expenses start rolling in, I'll write that on there. then I'll also tally up how much debt I have left at the end of the month and everything, and that's what will go in the debt category. But that's kind of just an overview of what this looks like. I also want to mention that if I put anything on a credit card, I'm going to turn this sheet over and make separate categories for my cards and write how much money that I actually put onto that card this month. That way I have an ongoing way to track that as well. Then I have this paper of my yearly expenses. I just broke it down into the months January, February, March, April, May, June, all the way to December. And under each month, I will write what comes out on a yearly basis. Like, I have my Prime, I have my Hallmark Plus subscription that comes out yearly, I have my Walmart Plus, and all that. And I like to do some of that stuff yearly, so I don't have to worry about it later on and forgetting about it. Okay, so I've shown you how I do my yearly expenses as well as how I do my monthly budget and my monthly expenses and bills and all that. So it's relatively simple on how I do it. It's just breaking things down into the separate categories and then following the categories. So yeah, but that's going to be it for this video. If you want more budgeting videos, then let me know down in the comments. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I will see you on Wednesday for my next video. Bye bye.